Hello. As we completed our authentication part and we have solid process in place, it's time that we put this to work. Today we will start building methods that actually communicate with Schwab's API to retrieve the data that our trading bot needs. Account information, current prices, and position details. These methods form the backbone of the trading decisions. Those are the source of truth for our trading bot to make decisions. And without accurate and real-time data, our trading bot will be blind, to put it at best. What we will start to build? We will build the account information part, account details, which will include balances. The first one will include account numbers and basic details. The second one will include the comprehensive account data. Next, we are going to get current prices for the stocks that we own. And fourth part will be get positions, understanding current holdings and profit and loss calculations. So without further ado, we will start with the first one, which is getting account information. Method, make sure that it is under the same Schwab client class. Get account info self, and let's put as optional dictionary. Here we are getting account information. And as we just completed in our last session, we will start with ensure valid token. If not self ensure valid token, then self logger error not find valid access, and we forgot here this one, so let's just make sure that indentation is in place, and we have a blinder. And in this case we will return none. So if it's not the case, then headers will be authorization will be bearer config self config Schwab access token, and after this let's try response. So we are going to make a request to Schwab, so we will get the response. Requests get we'll go with def string and self trader URL and slash accounts, and here we will add headers equal to headers, and if response is code equal to 200, if we are getting OK message, return response JSON. Else self logger error account information failed with the response status code. And let's also, for clarity, add the response text. And in this case, again, we will return null. Let me finish all of it and we will go line by line over the part. So try part is finished, and let's catch as e self logger error account information error, and here we are showing exception text, and here also return none. Okay, let's go line by line. First of all, we are validating the token is valid. Bit of a tautology, but still, sorry for that. Every API call we will make it will need a valid token to ask for Schwab, and get proper response. So this is the must-have thing for all of our responses. Line will automatically refresh our token if it is expired. The 5-minute buffer we built here, remember that. And if refresh fails, we can't proceed, so we are returning none. Next, we are providing authorization header because OAuth 2.0 it uses bearer token authentication. The word bearer is not arbitrary, it's the OAuth 2 standard way of saying that the bearer of this token is authorized. We're telling basically Schwab here, like, here's my access token, please let me in, or like kind of a keyword if we are going into some secret party and you need a keyword to enter into it. API request. Now we are trying to access the trader URL base URL. Instead of the self, it will be API Schwab API com trader 1, and we are adding the accounts endpoint. Let's actually go to the trader URL. There we are. We are going to this one, and at the end of this string we are adding the word account. So we are hitting another endpoint which is responsible to provide our user specific data. The endpoint will return all accounts associated with the authenticated user if there are more than one. We use get because we are here asking for data, not pushing anything. And last part is response handling. We are checking if the response status code is 200, which means okay, then we are returning JSON. All other codes, whether it will be 401, which is unauthorized, 403 restricted, or 500 some server error, or even 429, which is rate limit, all of this we are handling here, saying that account info validation failed, and we are showing the status code for us to analyze later on, and the response text. Maybe it's not something in 401, 403, 429 or 500 errors, so it's something else. We still should get both the status code and the verbal explanation what is wrong with it. And last but not least, we are handling here exception, network issues, timeouts, unexpected errors. All of them, or basically none of them, should crash our trading bot. So we are making sure that those are also properly handled. And the response here, let me add some commented session here just to show you something. Our response should be something like this. It is square parenthesis, something like account number 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 9 0, then hash value can be something like encrypted hash, and like count, we're not without camel case, count type individual. So this is something alike that response from Schwab will look like. Why I wrote this here for you, just to have sense of what the format of the response will be. Later on from here we will extract some data and use it in other of our requests. So what we are going to do at the next video, we are going to write down the method for getting account details, deep account information, and in that case we are going to have something more like account number, type, and current balances, cash balance, liquidation value, buying power, and if there are some stock positions, we are going to get that as well. So this is all for today. Stay tuned for the next lesson. Then at the next lesson we are going to write get account details method. Thank you. See you at the next video.